is Sheila Kimani.
Yes.
Beautiful, gorgeous. For press review.
Yes.
Well, not press review. Let's talk about hot topics. It's good to see you. You look great. I love your piece over here. And I didn't know you had this start. I didn't see it last time.
I know.
Is it real?
Yes, it's totally real.
When did you get it?
I got it like after I got to 18. So I was like, I need something to remind me that I'm past.
What does it
I'm
mean?
legal. So it's basically my name in Chinese.
Oh.
Then the engravings is flowers.
Sheila in Chinese.
Yes.
So that's the middle part.
Yes, that's the middle.
I wish you could see that. Can you come on to zoom in? Come on, can you look at get this? That's Sheila in Chinese.
Yes.
Keng Huang. So how do they say it?
No, it's just Sheila because they use vowels.
Something like that?
Yes.
Okay, let's get into the Crash Alert is the headline.
Yeah.
In the Pulse, and we'll look at what that story is saying.
Yeah.
Who's the cover girl?
Her name is Betty Kenya. I tell you, like, I think everyone has potential to become a cover girl. You just need to look really good.
I know, right?
I know.
But we need to see more diversity with your cover girls.
Okay.
Yeah?
So, like, you'd like to see an Indian?
Yeah, a plus-size model.
Plus-size, okay.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Are we going to see that?
We'll be seeing that very soon.
Okay, let's get to unveiling Big Brother's hotties.
Yes.
That's on head-to-head. So how many contestants have so far been revealed?
I think there is this is like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I think as time goes by, people keep getting to know more people. I think by this time maybe they have 8 people already known.
Yeah.
But then you see, we also thought Ella was going to go to the Big Brother Africa house, but apparently maybe things changed because she's not going to be there. So we're yet to know.
Ella, for those who don't know?
Ella was the actress who had gotten the nominations. After auditions, word went from that she would be the one representing Kenya. So
but that word usually is not true, because we'd had Vera as well. Every rumor that's about who's going to be there doesn't really end up being there.
Sometimes I think it's a detour, or maybe sometimes they realize that people already know, but they want it to be a surprise element, so they have to change it.
Okay, so for her, the reason why she cannot be or won't be is what?
I think people already knew, so they needed a surprise element to this whole thing.
That was that?
Yes, I think it was the surprise element factor. I think she was actually supposed to be there in the first instance. In
the first round?
Yes.
So when they're unveiling these contestants, what is it that we get to hear from them? Do we get to know their drama?
Yes.
What is in their
closet?
Like,
that's the first time when you actually get to hear someone marketing themselves, because you know the game starts when people already know that you're going to the house, so you have like a few minutes to tell people about yourself, your family, what you do. And there are people who actually get fans from that very first introduction.
Yes.
So I don't know, I've already had people saying that she looks really pretty. This Goethe chick from Botswana.
Yeah, she's got down in the red lip. Okay, they're all in red lip, most of them.
But the one who's down there.
Yeah.
Down right. I think
those are dreads. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
So this is like, she's already started patterning fans just because of this. But then now also during the introduction to the house, we get to meet other contestants.
So who's your favorite so far? Who's impressed you the most?
Of these people,
yeah,
I think this Tanzanian chick, Laveda, is okay. I think I have a thing for coming closer home because we don't know who the Kenyan one is.
And we've never had an East African. No, have we had one win? An East African?
No. Actually, Prezo was the closest.
I know, so
I
close,
know.
yet so far.
I know. And then Huda was the quickest to leave.
Yeah. How about that? What a combo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we hope this time we'll get lucky.
Yes.
We need to win East Africa. My world. Is it that we don't vote?
I also think Kwanzaa, the Nigerian and the West African people, they have this crowd going because...
And there are many.
Yeah, there are very many, and they are very techie savvy, and everyone is really trying to see what is happening in Big Brother, so that they have the advantage of population. So I think what people should do, like East Africa should come together and be like, I think we should vote for Tanzanians or Kenyans, so that at the end of it all, you actually get a lot of votes from your region.
Because what I find is just like some people will just be on hateration mode, hating on people, but will not vote for whoever they like.
Exactly.
Anyway, we'll watch and see what will happen in Big Brother. Caught out Neo Soul's manual of chips.
I know.
He's getting down. What is this?
Hey, I think this was during the Alliance Francaise launch that was on last Friday. So I mean, he's allowed to.
No, it's important. It's good. And CK has got some vibe there.
Yeah.
Is that a smooch on the side? Who's that?
I think it is.
Oh my goodness.
It is.
Let everybody grab themselves a copy of the Pulse. It's inside your copy of the Standard today, and you'll get to see who's been caught out. Then there's Willie.
Yes.
I am not a thief is what he's saying. Who accused him of stealing?
So I think guys have already seen the Tam Tam remix where it's Willie Paul and Saizet, and then Saizet is like giving him advice on how to chill and wait for the right woman, because it's God who gives the right wife. So some artist called Elijah Prince came out saying that the song was his initial rendition. But now in this story, Willie Paul actually opens up and says what actually happened, like from the first day when all of them met in studio, because apparently even DK was supposed to be part of this collaboration. But then how it all happened, how they had a misunderstanding, and eventually Willie Paul makes sure that he's told people that it's his song.
That it was not another person's song. Who is that? Who's claiming it was his?
Elijah Prince. He's also a gospel artist.
Gospel artists steal each other's song. Like, it's just bizarre. The Lord spoke to me first before he spoke to you. Bring back the song.
I know.
Yeah, that is crazy. We shouldn't be seeing that in the gospel industry. I think it's shameful.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's move on to the cover story.
Yes.
And I like this one today. It's light.
I know.
If I would date somebody. So it's about crushes that celebs have on each other.
Yes.
So from the most controversial stars in town to the bad boys of showbiz, the gospel crowd as well, and even the happily married get celebrities to reveal their crushes that have never been told before. So Eric Omondi says his crush is Angela Ngwanyi.
Yes.
Who else stands out for you? There are quite a number you guys have featured there.
I think Mike McCurry was our presenter. He's one of our presenters. So he said he likes Sanai Peitande.
Nice.
And apparently Ian Muguya says Meriti
Vidyarthi.
I know.
Yes. And we have Mustafa.
Yes.
He's into the president's daughter.
I know. As in Lens.
Security might come for you.
I know.
Who's your crush?
I think I'm not really into the gospel people or the celebrity.
What you're saying it's like they're gonna anoint you. What do you mean the gospel people? You can't find one cool peep.
Of course, I've seen very many cool peeps, but now the thing is, I'm actually scared that I may say someone and then they're on this list and they probably mention someone else. So it's good to
It's okay. No. But it's just a crush. It's just one of those things you think they're hot. Okay, who do you think is hot?
I think Bahati is doing really well.
Oh,
then
Bahati is here. He finds DJ Piara. That's who he has a crush on. He says I can't give you the reasons here why, but all I can say is she's cool and down to earth despite her achievements. She has a good heart.
I know. Yes.
Nice.
Not too mainstream. So who's your crush, Sophia?
Me?
Tell us. Yes.
Who do I think is hot? Well, I have several.
That's a good place to start.
But off the top of my head, because it's a rugby weekend,
yes,
I think, and he's my friend.
Yes,
I think he's really hot. Biko.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a cute guy. Hey. And he's really nice, down to earth, sharp.
Yes, I think he's cool person.
Do you think he's good looking?
Yes, he is. Sophia, are you making me talk about your crush now?
Now, see, I'm encouraging you to tell us.
Yes, I actually think.
No, like but he could be like my younger brother.
I know.
You know, so.
But
coming from that place of
of love,
of brotherly love. Tell me yours before we move on. You have to say something. Sheila, you cannot run away from this.
So I will go with I think Mustafa is on the right path.
Ooh. What do you mean on the right path?
I think the Muhoho son is actually a win. So
the president's family is well captured in hotness.
But I'm so glad it's not too many people who are thinking on those sides. So less competition.
So you like Muhoho?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Let's go to fashion.
Okay.
And pretty looks here.
Yes.
I think you have to be toned to wear some of these. It just cannot be flabby. For look number 2 and 3, that would not work.
And look number 5.
Which one is your favorite? Do you have those pictures up? You'll see them shortly, everybody. So we're not just talking about some of your. Yeah, there you go. Which one is your favorite?
I think look number 2 is very easy to pull because it's the crop tops. Yes,
maybe for
actually.
you.
Sophia, but I think look number 5 is very daring because I mean, imagine like you've gone to blankets in that look, and then
actually 5 I think is the easiest. Yeah, I think that one. It's the easiest because they just need a long shirts, oversized one, and with a belt. And that's it.
Yes, I think that's okay. But what I'm thinking is, what if like you have to job at some point, and all these people are
like,
it
needs to be really oversized.
I know.
So that it can be like a short, like a mini dress.
Yeah.
But she looks lovely.
Yeah, she does.
So you'd wear number 2.
Yes, number 2.
So next time you come for the show, come in number 2.
Okay. Yeah? I'm going
and I'm
shopping.
sure nobody will be listening to what we are saying.
They'll be like, this chick.
Then 15 minutes is did I just say that?
I know.
So this is what that some people say, some of the dumbest things they say, celebrities.
I tell you, this thing is real, Sophia. Sometimes you're talking to someone and you're like, okay, wait, what did they just say? But the funniest one is this one by number 18.
Right.
This artist called Ginger Spice is like, at first my mother was Spanish, then she became a Jehovah Witness. But
like, where is the relationship?
Like,
yeah, that's dumb. We have Kanye West, number 4. I won't go into a big spell about Rick Nation, but the first time I was in the Gucci store in Chicago was the closest I've ever felt to home.
I know.
But Kanye is really has that side to him that's rather wild and kind of going off.
Also, I think he really feels like he had to struggle during the initial parts of his career, so he feels like everyone needs to know that he's actually made it and he's here, so you guys
so he keeps rubbing it in.
Yes.
There's that incident the other day when he was performing, was it in Australia, when he was getting everybody to stand up? Did you hear about it?
I know.
There's this person in a wheelchair who obviously could not stand up, and then it was all crazy. Then
there was also this thing where Kanye was supposed to be playing basketball with kids during a charity event, and Kanye went ahead to score. He did like 160 baskets, and the kids are...
It's all about him. Oh my gosh, they're perfect for each other, him and Kim. But I saw a really pretty picture of the two of them with their kids.
I think they're really... They are stars, those ones.
They're looking good. So, sound off before we go to Overhard. You have Caroline Mutoko writing about the peeps that are coming to breakfast show.
That's like passing on the baton in a very official way.
Yeah.
Like, people have been speculating and saying they're not too sure whether Kalechi and Shafi will be able to pull this off. But I think Carol is here telling everyone to chill out and watch them, because, I mean, Labda, she's been mentoring them. She's been telling them what people like to hear in the morning. But I can't wait to see whether Shafi will be able to actually wake up and deliver.
That's the same thing I said. The only thing I asked was, what will Shafi be able to wake up?
I know. Kwanzaa, the parties. Did you see Shafi going for the 48 parties?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm not too sure whether he'll be able to do those things again. But we'll see. Maybe he'll
Atamka.
Atamka, by the way.
So I think everybody, let's wait, give them a chance, listen, and see how it will be.
Yes.
But finally, on Overheard, that's a beautiful family that Fidel Odinga has.
I know.
So he's taken the family out. So that's the first time since they tied the knot.
Yes.
She's an Eritrean beauty that we're seeing them out in public with their son, who is so gorgeous. And looks like the dad, light colored like the mom. But what else is standing out for you here?
I think Wangeshi, because I don't know, for some reason I felt really touched by the whole issue. But the worst part was when people actually thought that Wangeshi... Did you see that trend on Twitter? When actually guys were saying as she's passed on. Yeah, she was still in hospital.
She was in ICU.
I mean, I don't know why people really like jumping onto things that are not confirmed and that are not good. Because if it was something nice, maybe guys would have been chilled out, just retweeting. But once guys were like, Sijui, maybe she has passed on, it was viral for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
True.
But I'm glad she's okay now.
Okay. Yeah. And we wish her the very best as she continues with her recovery. Yeah. Then there's word that 2 Chainz is coming to town.
No, I can't wait to see him live and hear him rap. I mean,
like, he just looks like a piece of art.
I know. So Chainz,
and I'm not trying to say he's attractive. I'm just saying he's...
Kwanzaa, someday he'd won a shirt full of fruits, and guys are like, his shirt is the hardest level of Candy Crush.
Oh my. Okay, grab yourself a copy of The Standard today. Pulse has those and many other stories. Let's now go to the Nairobian. So from being, he is the Chief Justice, that is Mutunga, but now he's been accused of defying a court order after a messy divorce. So even the Chief Justice is finding himself in some ex-wife issues.
I know, everyone has skeletons in the closet these days.
So what is this story about?
I think she wants him to pay up because apparently they had a messy divorce, and maybe one of them actually feels really shortchanged. But what I always wonder is whether they can't solve the issues Kwanzaa before coming public. I don't know. Sometimes.
Well, I'm sure the Chief Justice would not want this issue public, so maybe somebody's been getting the information elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, read more. The details are on page 4 of the Nairobian today. Then there's the randy pastor, as is described here. Caught pants down in city lodging.
Pastor has been trending. Let me ask Sophie, do you think that chick is smiling? Because I think all through the clips I've been thinking this chick is smiling.
She was smiling. Because we had the clip, I don't know. Yeah, from yesterday's story.
Yes.
She appears to be, like blushing, smiley-ish.
I know.
So it's like for her it was this thing, and then she's in her towel. But what was the funniest part is this guy is, of course, passed down dressing and all, and then starts saying that, no, starts pointing at her, you told me to come and pray for you.
I'm like, Paka, you're wondering when these days people pray naked.
Let's undress for this holy moment. Lift your hands. Then there's Wrap Me Up.
Yes.
Babe on page 3. So the rappers, the lady rappers.
Yes.
Who's your fave?
I think I like STL. She's out
very
there.
Cool.
She will do things just to get her music career going. So, yes.
Nazizi as well.
Then Nazizi, yeah. Of course, she started it, so she's really doing it well. She's mentored many people.
Yeah. So there's more details there on page 4 about what happened.
Yes.
So it's a case filed by CJ Mutunga's ex-wife, Professor Michelle Lax, demanding 150,000. And that's not okay. Anyway, 50,000 shillings in maintenance, as directed by a divorce court, may not have been concluded, despite the hearing that was set for May the 16th. The Nairobian can exclusively reveal, and some other dates.
Yes.
Children with first wife and all of that and more. Right, then there's, I see 2 coffins of prominent people, prophetess claims.
I know.
So she's saying some prominent people are going to die.
I know. I think she's supposed to be sat down and actually asked, it will tell us who are these people.
I mean, talking like whatever.
I mean, if we can stop that, if we can stop people from dying because she can see them, I mean, see, she comes through and helps us.
But if they're supposed to die, they're going to die.
But also, let me ask, you knew that you had 5 more years. See, you change a few things.
True.
I think I'd go jumping, bungee jumping first.
We should do that together.
I know.
I've always wanted to do that.
We should do that.
Yeah.
YOLO, Cindy.
YOLO. And YOLO is going to be coming on the show, so maybe they should get us to YOLO in our lives as well. But that's the thing. I think it's the attitude throughout life one should live, by. That should be the motto, that live as though tomorrow is your last day. It's always hard. We all get caught up in life cycles, but hey. So woman says she saw vision of Nakoma downtown fire tragedy in 2009 before it happened. I know. So that's the place she's using as, I have credit. This is, I've done these things before. Mini experts. So I don't know if she says and mentions the names of the prominent people, but hey, you can grab yourself a copy and read more. So there are more pictures of the pants down pastor and the woman. And this story, this guy, every time you see him ever, if you know him, you just see him in that boxer. And
these photographers are really, as in Paka, they had the boxers.
I don't know how it happened.
What?
That's what I think they were saying. It was set up because how is it that the cameras were there
at the right time?
At the right time.
Number 3, he's probably really cursing this day.
I know. Are you seeing that? Yeah, there it is, where he's holding his face, clasping it, and he's oh my goodness, can't believe this. Okay, then there's city doctor who drugged patients for sex, finally arrested.
Yes.
That's insane. Why would somebody do that?
I know, someone trusts you, but you have your agendas, Nene.
Yeah, because that's the thing with a doctor. People trust doctors when you go to seek treatment. Right, then there's a Nairobian in-depth on page 14, which has license to kill, turns city into mess. And this story, other than this, we've also just been seeing many young people, having guns and getting into gangs as well.
I know.
Is that something that you've also been able to realize and find disturbing?
I think it's very disturbing, but I think it's also because these youths are probably looking for a way to get money, a way to stay relevant. Because there was that group where they used to post the photos on Facebook. They're like, these are the guns we own, you guys. This is the cash we have, and it's a lot of cash. Baka, you're like, what?
Yeah,
these kids.
Okay, let's move on. A lot of stories for you people to read about in the Nairobian this Friday. Heads up, has several stories here. Akon for December concerts. He's going to come back in December.
I know.
Do you like him? Do you like his music?
I think he's doing very well for the African and representing us people back here. But the funniest part was the way he just came exclusively to see Uhuru.
Yeah, well, they'd met in, was it when the president was in US before?
Yes.
There are those pictures. So now they're peeps.
I know.
They're like, come over to State House. Come to Kenya.
Let's chill.
Let's chill. Let's hang. Wonder if they went out. And then there's Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
Yes.
The question there is she working with First Lady Margaret Kenyatta? They look lovely.
I know.
What else?
And then Chameleon is coming over. Did you hear that he's supposed to have like a 1 million Ugandan shilling concert in December? And he said he's not going to. So
you know, Ugandan shillings are not that big. Like when you say 1 million, that's
like 37 G's. Actually, imagine. Hey,
so he's gonna have that concert where?
In Uganda in December. He said he's going to have it as an exclusive VIP party. I mean,
but if it's 1 million Ugandan shillings, Ugandan money, that's 37K.
Yes.
Well, that's not much.
Party.
That's not big.
Sophia, the next time I hear someone telling me a concert is like 10 G's, I'll call you very fast.
Oh wait, is it per person to get in?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, yeah. No, I hear you. Okay. No, I my mind was in like organizing this whole thing. He's only going to use 1 million. Then I'm like, huh?
I
1
know.
million so much. Okay. So 37,000 entry.
Yes.
Let's see how many people he's gonna get.
I know, but he was like, but then he's not changing it, so whoever comes through, it's okay.
Yeah, whoever comes through is fine. So he's around. He's in the country. Then finally, we have page 28, which has which tribe is your biashara. So Kambas are the ones you should consult when your car has a puncture. While the Luas will panel beat it to perfection in case of an accident. They will later board a matatu owned by a Kisi and retire to their Kikuyu landlord's house. So this is kind of just breaking it down in terms of what we usually see with the various ethnic groups and what they'll focus on.
Yes.
So your peeps focus on, you're the landlords.
The landlords. But I think also Kalo should have been in that part for hawking. I think they really do a good job at hawking.
Okay, how many hawkers have you?
Have you been to like Gikomba and seen everyone there talking in Kao? Hey, it's interesting.
Toi Okava.
I know.
Then there's Walalos and restaurants, clothes, shoes, and electronics.
Yes.
Murumes and the Veve, Masais and the Mitishamba.
Yes.
And all of that, and much more. So, before we go, what's happening this weekend? What's big this weekend?
I think Sevens is happening.
Oh yes,
and you can get to meet Biko if you actually.
Gosh, well, now you see, you're not going to use the information that was earlier given against me.
Against you.
He's a good person.
So,
my brother.
I know. From another mother.
From another mother.
But
we're in school together, actually.
Yeah,
he was.
Okay.
As well as one of the other people who got a lot of people have crushes on.
Yes, Lenana.
Yeah.
Hey, I think he's the hottest thing in town. People are just not saying.
Do you think he is?
I think he is. Yes, I have watched movies where he's acted, and I think he's winning.
He's winning.
Yes.
Your heart.
No.
So you're going for rugby? So you're going for rugby?
There is, I think I may pass by rugby, but then also we are trying to start a cause up for the cancer. So, you know, October is just close and there is cancer awareness all through. So I'll go for rugby for a while, then go organize the cancer awareness project.
Yeah.
Yes.
Internationally, in terms of hot topics
Yes.
from across the pond,
Yes.
what's been happening there?
I think Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa are the coolest thing happening right now. I mean, you've heard that Amber is asking for a divorce from Wiz Khalifa.
Why?
I think she feels like she's already had enough time with him, because they haven't really come out to say that Wiz played her, and then, you know, they had a prenup, so actually she's not going to win so many things from the prenup, because apparently Wiz didn't play her, because, you know, if he'd played her, she'd be getting everything from the prenup, she'd be winning. So she was like, it's okay, she'll just take the kid because she asked for custody. Then I think Wiz is going to have to sort himself out.
Yeah.
And people are saying that maybe it's because she's been hooking up with Nick Cannon, who was Mariah's ex.
I know, that is just Hollywood for you.
Hollywood has
It's
drama.
insane.
I know, they kind
of just mingle and exchange boyfriends, husbands.
I know,
like,
they don't have
yours,
zones.
Take mine. There are no zones. There are no rules there.
Yes.
And also Kris Jenner
Yes.
filed for divorce.
I know.
what's his name, Bruce.
From Bruce, but I think
they've been separated for almost
a year. Separated for a while. And sometimes when it comes to the Kardashians, I think they'll just do anything for publicity. Like when their brother got added weight, I think that was for publicity.
That's the sad part. No, I don't think that was for publicity. I think Robert is dealing with some serious issues.
You do?
I think so. I think his sisters are very successful. He's struggled with getting his name out there, not to be known, not to be known as
as the Kardashian or Kim's sister.
I mean, brother and Khloe's brother, but as his own person. Because when he does interviews, like, so how is so and so doing? Not how is Robert doing, or
what does Robert want to do.
So he's always struggled to create that niche for himself.
Yes.
And I think maybe, I don't know, and he was dating that lady singer, what's her name?
Rita
Ora, and that went south, and he kept posting some crazy stuff.
I know.
But hey, that's Hollywood, and all these crazy people do all these crazy things. So enjoy your weekend. Have a good one.
I will. Make sure you also turn up. If I'm going for rugby, I'll definitely holla.
You call me? Yes. Let's go and cheer for the Team Kenya.
Yes.
Stay with us. We're going to take a short break. When we return, DJ Genius is with us with some music. Yolo, the host of Yolo, will be with me in our Friday chat, and also Abbas Kubaf.
Yes.
When was the last time you heard from him?
I know it's been a while. Like, can you able ask him? I heard he's signing some new chick into the rapping game. So,
okay. Yes. So Abbas Kubaf will be a double billing as well on Friday chat. Stay with us. We're back shortly.